Hornet Arena, site of the graduation ceremony for the Bryant class of 2020.
On behalf of almost 630 graduating seniors, we are honored that you are here to share this experience with us.
Although we have 4 ceremonies to celebrate our accomplishments, the class of 2020 is together in spirit.
We would like to send a huge thank you to our parents, grandparents, friends, and teachers. You have given us the encouragement and support to achieve this milestone in our lives.
Please remember that air horns are not permitted in Hornet Arena and noisemakers cannot be used.
For the safety of all those attending, if you leave your seat to use the restroom, you must wear a mask anytime you're in transition.
For the courtesy of all patrons, please turn off your cell phones.
We appreciate your enthusiastic applause when your graduate's name is called. However, please remember to be considerate of the next graduate's name.
By doing so, you will keep this event exactly what it is called, a graduation ceremony, the appropriate time to show respect and courtesy.
It is time to begin, so welcome to the graduation of Bryant High School, Class of 2020.
Will you please stand? Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, I would like to open today's ceremony with a word of prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this day of celebration as we are ending this chapter and heading towards the next. Thank you for all of our parents, our teachers, and friends that have helped us with this stage of our lives. Without them, today would not be possible. Thank you for helping us grow and learn from these past 4 years of high school and for giving us memories that we will carry with us for a lifetime. I want to say a prayer of protection over our first responders and leaders. Thank you, Lord, for your mercy and kindness. Thank you for bringing the class of 2020 together today. I want to pray that you use us as leaders and help the world around us. In your name I pray, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, Class 2020. I know traditionally the welcome to graduation speech given by previous vice presidents have reminded the seniors and all in attendance of the past year's events and the amazing things our school and students have accomplished. The reality is that our school year was cut short by the coronavirus. However, we cannot allow the virus to win, to take away the celebration of our great accomplishments, such as winning our second state championship in football in a row, and to finally get a cafeteria that doesn't have rats, a fine arts building, and a basketball arena that has air conditioning. And to the seniors that participate in spring sports, who got their season cut short, you deserve recognition as well. Because technically, y'all won the state tournaments, because we are never eliminated from the state tournament. So congratulations to all who's in spring sports. And speaking of winning, the coronavirus happened right before senior week, which is really sad. But on behalf of all the senior sponsors, congratulations, my team, because Purple Team won. And so to get back to why I'm delivering this speech in the first place is to say welcome and thank you to the teachers and faculty, because thank you for allowing our third 9 weeks grades to be our semester grades, because most of us worked our rear ends off during the third 9 weeks. I cannot speak for all the students here tonight, but I also want to say I'm sorry for bothering my teachers about completing all late assignments to try to get good grades for scholarships this year. I used the chaos to the end of the year for my advantage, and I'm sorry about that. Welcome, counselors, and thank you for putting up with this class, since we would constantly come to your office to complain about a teacher and to just talk about whatever was on our mind. And thank you for living out Ephesians 4:29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come from your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit who listen. Thank you for always be willing to put up with us. Welcome, parents, and thank you for raising wonderful young adults, whom I've enjoyed this school year experience with since 9th grade, when we would get picked on by the seniors for not knowing anything, and we were too young to understand the struggles seniors had. And thank you for knocking freshmen out this year, and so we won't have to deal with that problem. Also, welcome to the first graduating class of Bryant High School this decade. This year has had a lot of firsts, too many to mention. Finally, thank you, senior class, for voting for me to serve as your vice president, mainly because I promised something the school board just could not approve, which was 2-ply toilet paper. And so, to commemorate that promise and to honor how 2020 has gone so far, I conclude with this. Flush it, I'm done. Go Hornets.
The class of 2020 salutatorian is Kakada Ave, son of Sam Ave and Selena New.
Hello everybody, it's so nice to see you again today. First, I'd like to thank everyone who has helped me become successful in the past few years, my friends, my family, and my teachers, people who have all put my well-being before their own and helped me with any problem I've had. They have all taught me to be a better student, a student who sets high standards for themselves, and a better person in general. I'd especially like to thank my parents, who've decided not to work hard for their own sake, but for the sake of their child's future, so I don't have to bear the cuts, burns, and bruises they've borne. Their sacrifice really allowed me to grow in an environment where I could flourish as a person. They taught me to pursue every goal with persistence and determination, and I thank them for it, because it has afforded me many opportunities in life. And my friends and classmates from not only high school, but from elementary and middle school too. You've all taught me to enjoy life. Being with you for the past few years have been both exciting and interesting, and I can't thank you enough. There is one thing I want to share with you before we part ways. Life is chaotic and filled with many highs and lows. You may not enjoy every second, but every second is still important. I can't say I enjoyed doing homework late into the night and into early morning, but just as our parents have before us, we must invest our time and energy in hopes of good returns. But for now, let's enjoy life and this moment of celebration. Here's to the rest of our lives and a prosperous future.
Dietrich Allen Mullins. Latrivia Tasia Renee Greer. Caitlin Sue Ryerson, high honors. Ethan Tyler Saffel, high honors. Hector Manuel Salinas, distinguished high honors. Carla Daniela Sanchez. Angeli Ann Sanchez Valentin. Valerie Sanchez de Santiago. Jacoby Marquise Sanders. Kylon Sanders. Trinity Devon Saylor. Cameron Davis Scarlett. Madison Olivia Cyphers, high honors. Grayson Hunter Scholes. Kendall Janae Scott. Abigail Rose Seawright. Tristan Skylar Sahika, high honors. Grant Caleb Shelby. Kayla Nicole Shelnut. Andrew Lamar Shear, distinguished high honors. Catherine Alexis Severs, honors. Mattia Latoria Singleton. Megan Dawn Cisco, honors. Braylon McKell Smith. Gunnar Zachary Smith. Larry Carlos Smith. Braylon Quashun Spencer. Jody Catherine Spradlin. Griffin Lynn Squires. Hunter Christian Stallman. Gage Dakota Stark. John Luke Staten. Chandler Jean Stewart. Lindsay Grace Stewart. Jalen Khalees Strickland. Kaylin Jaleese Strickland. Madron Elizabeth Stukenborg. Tanner Philip Summerlin. Shane Thomas Sutton. Deja Elise Swan. Christian Micah Sweeney. Jacob Bradley Tate. Giselle Anai Tahada. Hannah Marie Tennyson, high honors. Jace Evan Tehroon. Brantley Dylan Thomas. Kivana Desiree Thomas. Aaron Reese Thompson. Madeline Nicole Thompson. Mason Brian Thompson. Ian Conley Thrash. Corbin Jerry Lee Tennant, Distinguished High Honors. Ty Cooper Tipton. Monet Jabria Tony. Taylor Paul Torres. Christian Jade Travis. Matthew Garrett Tribble, High Honors. Sierra Ansiah Trotter. Tierra Shanice Trotter. Hudson Reed Trusty. Ashley Nicole Tuberville. Kushi Upel, High Honors. Kamisha Lanice Vaughn. Dulce Maria Vincente, Honors. Ethan Cole Voorhees. Josiah Randall Wadley. Tabitha Putu Waite, High Honors. Jada Michelle Walker. Brooklyn Claire Waller, High Honors. Asia Elaine Walls, Honors. Daniel Bonner Walter. Madison Kaylee Waltz, High Honors. Abigail Lane Warburton. Olivia Ashlyn Ward. Jared Curtis Watson, High Honors. Haley Celeste Webb, High Honors. Sarah Catherine Weber. Casey Marie Welch, Honors. Ethan James Weldon, Honors. Caleb Deshaun West. Warren Drake West. Adam Matthew Whaley. Ebony Latrice White. Isaac Wade White. Haley Joe Wilkins. Destiny Shania Williams. Essence Danae Williams. Sophie Isabella Williams, honors. Tanae Chanel Williams. Jeffrey Wayne Wood. Jordan Kirby Wood. Hannah Rose Work. Sarah Elizabeth Wright, high honors. Winter Wanda Wyeth, distinguished high honors. Jared Everett Yarbrough. Jason Allen Ewell. Mackenzie Nicole Zuber.
The class of 2020's valedictorian is Connor Maurer, son of Bruce and Sydney Maurer.
Well, I can now say we're the first class in Bryant history to graduate exclusively in HD. I'd like to take a moment to recognize my family, friends, church, classmates, and teachers who've been extremely supportive of my path through high school. Throughout my time at Bryant, I never lost sight of my goals and motivations because the people surrounding me pushed me to be my best. I'm reminded of verses like Joshua 1:9 and Philippians 4:6 that kept me going when the going got tough. I'm beyond blessed to have the relationships I have made here at Bryant, and I know many will last a lifetime. And I also know we all have memories that will last a lifetime. Our class has seen many historical achievements of the school over the last 4 years. We have experienced both the old and new campuses in their completion, the first football championships in school history, national recognition for numerous clubs and organizations, as well as quite possibly the last homecoming dance. Senior year was picture perfect. All it took was one Thursday afternoon in March to change what we thought was going to be a special end to a memorable year. Milestones like senior week, prom, and the infamous date in May we all had marked since freshman year changed from expectations to uncertainties. It is so painfully easy to feel bad for what we had missed out on. Yet, there is one thing I've learned about our senior class that makes me excited to see what's next. Our class is resilient, and we bounce back. As a student senator, I saw our class come together after a traumatic Salt Bowl in 2018 to implement the first form of student administrator communication in student government history. We are the first generation of graduates to enter colleges and workplaces under whatever new social conditions lie ahead, which gives us the opportunity to lead. Our class has never failed to make the best out of whatever has set us back, and I have no doubt that we can do it again. Instead of dwelling on what could have been an anticipated end to a memorable year, we can focus on showing the world what our class can do when we are put down. Now, we can go out into the world with a mission to change it for the better. This is our time. And as opportunist baseball player Yogi Berra once said, when you come to a fork in the road, you take it. Thank you, class of 2020.
They were there for our first day of kindergarten. They were there for the late night projects and the outrageous spirit days. They were even there for the crazy mood swings of us temperamental teenagers. And now they are here again at our graduation, the moment we begin a new chapter of our lives. They are our parents. They have supported, loved, and never given up on us throughout our whole lives, whether we realized it or not. Although there are no words strong enough to express how truly grateful we are for our parents, on this special day, I want to truly thank the wonderful parents that got us here today. We owe everything to you. As we begin this new chapter of our lives, whether it be college, trade school, or work, we want you all to know that no matter how far we may go, our hearts will always be here with you. Students, when you count your blessings in life, make sure your parents are at the top of your list. Tonight, after this is over, I ask that you go give your parents the biggest hug and truly thank them for all they have done and sacrificed for you. Nobody deserves more love and gratitude than the wonderful parents that got us here today. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Connor Maurer, Student Senate President for the Class of 2020, and I'm ecstatic to introduce our next speaker. Over the last 4 years, this man has proven time and time again he cares immensely for his students. He prioritizes his students and has taken major steps to bridge the communication gap between the student body and the administration. He works hard with faculty and students to ensure the school year runs as smoothly as possible, and he cares a lot about our school, proven through his leadership in the renovation of our brand new facilities. He continues to have a positive influence not just in the school, but in the community as well. I have been privileged to work alongside this man, and Bryant will only improve under his leadership. Today, it is my pleasure to introduce our principal, Dr. Todd Edwards.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to say thank you to the class of 2020 for your patience, your perseverance, and your fortitude to make it to this spot this day right here and now. It was a long road and it was difficult. You're special, and I will not forget you. Secondly, I want to say thank you to the parents for, on behalf of Bryant High School and Bryant School District in general, thank you for entrusting us with your most precious commodity, your children. We take that honor seriously. And finally, I want to say thank you to all of the workers and all of the volunteers that are here today that helped put this together. It's about 2 weeks worth of work to get to what you see today. A special thank you to our superintendent, Dr. Karen Walters, and Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Education, Dr. Angie Dissinger. They are the seating gurus, and they've put a lot of time and effort in that. We are almost finished. We've got just a couple more things. I want to give you a couple of reminders, though. Remember that parents, when you exit, if you're in sections 2 through 6, you will go up and out that door. If you're in sections 7 through 11, you will go up and out that door. The graduates will be exiting during a recessional, and we will take them out, straight out to Lot D. Arkansas Department of Health social distancing guidelines say that we cannot congregate on the school property. So that means unfortunately, you can't hang around and take pictures here. You're just going to you'll have to leave campus and do that somewhere else. And also remember, it is okay while you're sitting here to take your mask off, but once you start traveling again, you'll need to put your mask back on. With that, I'll turn it back over and we'll continue our program.
Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and now, fellow alumni. Before I begin to speak today, I would first like to extend a big thank you to the countless staff that worked restlessly and spent so much time and energy to make this graduation happen. Now, class of 2020, with all of the abruptness and unexpectedness that brought our senior year to a screeching halt, I think it is important to slow down and remember the journey and the positives along the way, so we don't allow a great 4 years to be overshadowed by the last 3 months. When we first arrived on campus just a short 4 years ago, it was a new world to us entirely. Up until this point, we led lives very different from what was to come. We knew very little of life beyond the Great Divide, I-30. But this was new and exciting. The big leagues. It was time for Bethel and Bryant rivals to forget about the 22-6 victory of Bryant over Bethel in the 2015 Hornet Bowl, because there was a new and greater enemy on the horizon. So, in the fall of 2016, we came together for the first time and joined hand in hand. It was us versus the world. And I think now it is a safe bet to say that the rest of the world never stood a chance. 2020, remember, we were not only witness to, but a part of an unprecedented growth at Bryant High School. It is important to recognize that we played a huge role in that growth. If you think back to our campus when we first arrived, you'll remember an old, beloved, and no longer standing at Love Auditorium. The charming Building 8 Motel, 3 of our favorite not-so-state-of-the-art gyms, and both the heart and stomach of our beautiful campus, the old cafeteria. But now in their places stand some of the finest architectural structures some of us have ever been fortunate enough to behold. And there's both great beauty and symbolism in that. Not only did we get to experience the pleasure of dining in a cafeteria with more options than a student could eat in a single school year, but also that we got to watch the games of foot and old Ed Love and even take home the bricks that once made it up. We are the bridge from the rich history and origins of Bryant High School into the record-setting, award-winning best school in the state. But our journey together does not stop here. Now, it is once again time for something new and exciting. Just as some of us came from Bryant and others from Bethel, and we sorted through our differences to become the strongest cohort we could have possibly hoped to become, it is now time to do the same with the rest of the world. The last 4 years, it was Bryant versus the world, but now we will put it behind us and go out and once again join hand in hand with the people of the world. Just as every student served a pivotal role to form the unique identity of our class, we will not only be expected, but required to go on and spread what we have learned here at Bryant with the rest of the world. So, in a year that has been marred by the regretful despair of others, I challenge you now to go on and be the light. Go and serve others, as you have been prepared to do by a wonderful community and school. If there was ever going to be a better class to go and change the world, they certainly weren't fortunate enough to have a better class number than ours. Based on my judgment and on behalf of optometrists everywhere, I declare 2020 the best class number for the best graduating class to ever come through Bryant High School.
Seniors, please stand. Please join with me in moving your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, you did it! Happy class of 2020!
Guest, please remember to wear your mask as you leave the arena.
Please exit Horner Arena at the designated exits and head straight for your car. Thank you for making this ceremony enjoyable for everyone.